What's up, everyone? Morning. Let's see what's happening in the markets. Welcome, everyone. All right, everybody. Give it a couple of minutes for everybody to get their asses in gear, and we go from there. Okay, give it a couple of minutes. I'm just gonna scroll through quickly. Gold, all-time highs again. Euro closed the gap. NASDAQ closed the gap. All right, let's see. 1 second, guys. One more second, and all right. Morning, everybody. So, for those who are gonna join us later, well, they're lost. All right. Remember yesterday when we had this gap open? We've traded the Nasdaq longs. I closed mines right here. It went a little higher, and then it sold off. I currently have 0 positions. The easy money was made. So let's take a look at the opportunities that we can take advantage of today. So basically, everything closed the gaps. I think in the last 2 weeks, it was a masterclass in showing you what happens when you have gaps, and it doesn't mean it's going to happen every single time, but it was a pretty easy way of trading last couple of times, last Monday, and this Monday. So everything closed the gaps, including euro, pound, all the dollar pairs. I think closed it. Yeah, every single one of them. Right, went exactly to it. Then profit taking. So market sold off into the previous zone of support, into whatever you want to call it. Order block, right? Reversal candle, follow through, and we should be pumping higher. Pretty much similar scenarios on every currency. Okay, so we don't trade what we think, we trade what we see. So far this is looking like it will continue higher. So we're going to be looking for longs in the against the dollar in major currencies, maybe except for dollar CAD. I wouldn't touch dollar CAD yet, you know. So they're going to be negotiating with Trudeau, Trump, and blah, 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 blah. So I would stay out of it. This looks like a blow off top and a reversal. So this is quite a if we take out this low, we're basically going to have a month-long correction. So we've had this huge leg up from all the way from September, from 134 to 147. Okay, this is a huge one-way traffic move. I think we're gonna get one of these. All right, pullbacks. We're gonna dick around, and then probably reverse. Okay, because essentially Trump wants to stimulate the economy, so he would want to have a weaker dollar for weaker dollar to benefit the economy. Okay. All right. Sorry, guys. I'm like on 2 hours of sleep, 3 hours of sleep. So I'm gonna be quick today. I'm not gonna be. It's not gonna be a long one. Let's see. 1 second. All right. So let's take a look at what we can do and take advantage of today. The dollar, like I said, I would be looking for buying dips on all of these. You can literally even go long now. On pretty much any of that. You're chasing because this is not, but we already closed the gap and we already took the profit off. So I think we can definitely still move higher. Stop losses below today's lows. So if this is the daily candle, I would place the stop below today's lows. Okay, it's still you definitely can target these highs right here. So because why? Well, this was a trend in euro dollar. Let's say this was the trend down, right? A higher, lower highs, high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower low, lower low, lower low, until this low. And now we took out this high, okay? So this was, we take it out, shift in structure, market break. All right, with the closing candle, not bad. And then we tried to sell it off, but we didn't make a new low. So if we didn't make a new low, highly likely we're gonna be testing this zone right here. By the way, again, previous daily, this is a daily chart, area of, you mark that, this is why you mark daily. What is that? Breakout, retest, continuation. How many times did I tell you? Breakout, retest, continuation. For the rest of your career, you will remember these words: breakout, retest, continuation. Yeah, don't chase up here, Wait for the pullback. And on shorter time frames. It happens on every time frame too. All right. So anyway, I think that the path of least resistance right now is, well, the trend is still down, but I think because we didn't take out this low, I think the interest is going back up. Plus, we again look at this daily candle. We've tried to. This looked bearish at some point, and then now we're starting to look bullish. So the buyers stepped in, and they're pushing the market higher. So I think that has probably, you can buy here. You know what? Let's just do it live. 6E. Gonna buy euro dollar.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Okay. Here's a 1-to-1. Nothing to it. I made a little bit of profit in the last, well, all of last week. So this is obviously just to show you how it's done. So this is obviously very late. So you trade small size when you're. This is not ideal entry, but it can still easily do that 1-to-1. So why not? Okay. So it doesn't matter. You pick euro, pound, both are dog shit. So I think pound probably can retest again, breakdown, retest, continuation, but pound probably will go a little higher as well. Aussie, yeah. See the different structure here. We did make new lows on Aussie and on New Zealand. Okay, so I would stay out of those. So euro dollar maybe pump a little bit. Okay, so dollar CAD definitely a reversal pattern. And let's see what weekly level was this. Okay, so there you go. Yeah, triple top, where essentially we popped and now we're selling off. So big rejection. Sellers came in. We ran the stops from people who were thinking that it's not gonna pop. It popped and reversed, and this is a pretty huge reversal candle. All right, so I wouldn't obviously sell here on the dollar CAD. What I would do is go to a 4-hour time frame, spot an opportunity. I mean, you can sell it maybe here, so a little higher, but I wouldn't be chasing the CAD here anymore. Dollar max, wow, that's volatile, some bitch. Yeah, so dollar max, chop fest 3,000, but yeah, fuck it, I would stay out. So easy one, euro, pound, dollar CAD. If it goes up, I would sell it there. Dollar yen, leave it alone. Let's see, euro, risk on, so nothing interesting there. Okay, let's take a look at the ES or NASDAQ. S&P mini. Jesus Christ, my brain is fried today. All right, I'll remove this. Obviously, this is just a huge range at this point. You can see that this is, and we're in the middle of it. Okay, so I don't see anything in ES. Remember, we were discussing the contracting triangle, and we're smack in the middle of that fucking triangle too. So it's a crapshoot. I wouldn't. You never trade in like in the middle. So in the triangle, when it's a contracting volume type of pattern, like a triangle, you wait for the breakout, or you trade at the extremes. You don't trade the middle. This is low probability trades. We've been having trades every single day. Sometimes you just don't have trades, so you sit on your hands, okay? I have 3 contracts. Well, no, let me just remove one just to be, take it off a little. Lighten the load. Fuck it, yeah. All right, so I can risk 1,000 to make 1.3, okay, fine. Anyway, gold. So gold is interesting. So gold essentially again took out a new all-time high. I shorted yesterday around after this candle. I shorted right here. I closed it overnight. I didn't even catch this. I closed it at break even, went to sleep around 1 a.m., 2 a.m., whatever the fuck it was, somewhere here. I don't know. It was at break even. I was trading spot actually. It was at 16, so somewhere here. What was it? Yeah, midnight. So around midnight, I closed it. I didn't even. I mean, it could have made a few shekels, but fuck it. And it was rightfully so. The reason why I closed my short was pissing against the wind. Number one. Number two, we didn't pop, and we didn't have a fast reversion after we took out this previous all-time high. And that once I saw it consolidating like that, that's usually a sign that it's going to do another leg up, and that's what we get. That's what we got. So this is a bullish structure. Why? Well, you had a very swift one-way traffic up, retest of 38.2, which is a minimum viable, not minimum, but that's it satisfied its minimum retracement criteria for 38.2. This is shallow, but good enough. Reversal candle up. And we, sellers try to step in one more time. You have this candle going down, obviously against the resistance. And now we plowed through it and we took out all-time high. So how would I trade this? This is actually not a bad setup. If you want to play continuation, you could probably do this. I would wait for something like this. So you have a confluence of this order block right here, if you will, on top of the retest of the breakout, retest, continuation, blah, blah, ad nauseum. All right, ad nauseum. I'm repeating this. Breakout, retest. So I'll buy a retest. Again, you don't just leave an order here like a dickhead. You're gonna wait for a little bit of a turnaround, right? You go on a short time frame, you buy it right here. You don't leave an order here or here. Once it starts bouncing, market is confirming that your theory is correct. That's when you take action. Okay. So, one sec. Where's this thing? So that's pretty much like my quick and dirty. RSI will, as a novice, somebody asked, what's my opinion on the RSI? All right, one at a time. So RSI is okay to spot divergences on short-term time frames, and that's about it. But honestly, it probably does more harm than good. Why? Well, here's your divergences, but the price keeps going up. Okay, so most novice traders don't have the skill set to read it, to use it in a way where. One second. I just want to execute another trade on my phone. One sec. I have so many accounts to juggle. So RSI will probably you will take you will take profits sooner rather than you should because you think that it's overbought or oversold. So, it's, markets keeps rallying, but you're thinking, oh, it's overbought. I should probably close it, but it keeps on going. So you leave a lot on the table because you're watching this shit. Just learn how to read a proper price action, and you will be profitable. 1 second. Buy a little bit of euro. Okay. All right. So yeah. So with RSI, I would just you can use it. You can trade divergences. I mean, obviously, it did work here a little bit. If you want to piss against the wind, it does work. So you had a divergence here, obviously, as you can see here, and then you had this move. Does it happen all the time? No. And it will teach you to look for reversals instead of looking at how to trade with the trend because you're not going to be selling it here. Okay, you're going to be selling it maybe here somewhere. I don't know, or maybe you saw it take out this low right here and you sold it, here, and this is all you got. When you can just get all this piece, okay, this piece right here. Why are you gonna be and RSI will force you to trade within this garbage fucking area right here with this nonsense. Okay, so that's why it's better to just read the always try to trade with the direction of the trend, and you just need some basic price action. Again, looky here, previous highs, right? Breakout, retest, continuation. It's just screaming bullish for now. Don't chase. It's all-time high territory. You don't know. There's definitely not a good spot to chase. But if you see a little bit of a pullback into the zone right here and a turnaround, that would be a buyer. Again, will it work? At some point, uptrend will end and there will be a reversal. Okay, all right. But if you've been trading, if you've been on this if you have been on my lives for the last 2 weeks, I've shown you how to trade gold. I've shown you how to trade NASDAQ, and we've been making money together ever since. So if you've been following. So like I said, you're never going to, at some point when the trend changes, you will have a losing trade. And that's part of trading, okay? Because you bought the dip one more time at the support, but it didn't go anywhere and it reversed. Maybe you can get out at break even. So, but that's a small price to pay when you've been making money for all of this fucking move. So you give a little bit back here. So big whoop, all right, let's see. Let's talk about FTMO buying Oanda. So FTMO got denied the license by MetaQuotes. MetaQuotes being dicks. They don't like prop firms because of American pressure on MetaQuotes that they don't want United States traders bypass CFDs restrictions, meaning trading spot gold, US 30, NAS, SPX as a CFD on these platforms. They want you to trade in futures markets. So that's why we start offering both futures and Forex, and with funding traders and fundingfutures.com. Okay, so now you have options you can trade whatever the hell you want, because that's my kind of belief. We give you the tools. We provide you the best tools. You make your own choice what you want to trade, how you want to trade it, and all that good stuff, right? So why limit yourself? So you have all the options you need. You can make money that way. You can trade that way, this way, and every way possible. So FTMO got denied. So they decided, go fuck yourselves. MetaQuote is a parent company that produces MT4, MT5 platforms. And they told them to go fuck themselves, basically, and just bought the Oanda. All right, so we'll see what the response is, because now the MetaQuote saw that they bought the Oanda. They still can pull the license as well. Obviously, although that would be a huge lawsuit, but we'll see. It's a very interesting occurrence. We also going to be setting up our own brokerage in the near future. We already have it. We've been working with MetaQuote for some time on it, so stay tuned for that as well. But yeah, you can make money by trading Fib, but Fib gives you a narrative, Fibonacci. All right. You never know where it's going to stop. Here, 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 here. All right. I like deep pullbacks. It gives me peace of mind. So I like the 618 to 786 mid zone right here. Okay. So something like this. I've been showing it. So first leg. Leg down, up, right? This first leg up, exactly to 782. Boom. A reversal candle, you can go long, for example. If next leg up, again, 618, 786, around 702. Another reversal candle, another leg up. This one that wasn't as deep, but we still caught it to the long side. So this was just 618 to the T, to the dot, and then reversed. This one was a shallow one at 38.2. So right now, again, I'm not going to be chasing here. I will wait. This is another leg up. I'll wait for the pullback on that leg to go long. That's all I'm doing. I'm not doing anything else. 1 second. All right. Sorry, I have to respond to messages. Oil. Well, Trump wants oil lower, so it's been going lower, I think, right? I've been saying, yeah, it's been going lower, and it's probably going to keep going lower because Trump wants lower oil to stimulate the economy, because as the oil gets cheaper, more things can produce for less of a price, so producers can produce more. The cost of airfare goes down, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So it has obviously oil is as a byproduct of oil is in 90% of the shit that we have, from clothes to whatever, anything you touch, unfortunately or fortunately, whatever. But that's not the point. So he obviously is buddy with the Saudi Arabia, and I think that this is what's happening right now. He literally said, "I want the oil lower," and it's been selling off ever since. All right, so ever since he made that, and I think I don't know what the sweet spot is, but probably it will keep on heading lower. You don't sell here, obviously, like I said. Wait for some kind of decent pullback and resell into the direction of the trend. Okay, so you can see that UK Brent is going down, just like light sweet crude. United States version of oil is going down as well. So it's international. Even nat gas. Well, don't trade nat gas because you're gonna go bankrupt. But nat gas also is going down. As a 20-year-old, I would put your gambling money into crypto. Just think of it as a casino. And stocks, I would buy stocks. It's slower, but it's Coca-Cola ain't going nowhere. All right, so as an example, or you like Nike, you know that they're gonna be releasing a new hot shoes or some shit like that. Knock yourself out. Do Nike. Peter Lynch was a famous investor on Wall Street, which that was his approach. You have to see these products being used on the streets, and that gives you kind of a hint of what you don't need to analyze the shit out of the stock like a professional analyst. You can just see that it's being used everywhere, and it's no brainer, then if you catch on early on that trend, a product line, you can make money investing into obviously big sensible companies that way. That's all it takes. I mean, we'll take it with a grain of salt, but you don't have to make it complicated. No, I like dollar yen. I bought dollar yen. I remember with George Soros in the 70s. It was 80 cents. I remember this move right here. Famously, George Soros came out of retirement to buy the dip right here. So, oh no, that's 94. I'm sorry, fucking retard. Here, 2012 in the 70s. I remember it was 78, 76, and then fucking just ripped. And it can be still ripping because obviously the rate differential, Japan is still negative interest rates basically, or like at zero. So you deposit money, you get nothing, and United States pays you 4.5%, right? So why would you deposit with Japan when you can deposit and get some money with U.S. dollars? So that's the rate differential play, where you use Japanese yen as fund. You take Japanese yen because it costs you nothing to borrow it. It's 0%. You convert it into another currency and then buy bonds in that particular currency in that particular country, and you just get risk pretty much. If you hedge the rate differential, I'm sorry, forex. If you hedge the price level at which you're executing the trade, you essentially just gain the yield. So you borrow money from Japan at zero. You go and buy U.S. bonds that give you 7%, whatever, and you just made 7% a year doing nothing. You just sit there jerking off. Okay, if you're obviously, you can either hedge the your currency exposure, so it doesn't matter what the rate does itself. You still gain your, or if you want to be a bowler, you can also play the rate. You can make money by borrowing Japanese yen to fund your U.S. dollar yield, but you can also when you then convert it back, you can also make money on the conversion rate because you convert it at here, and now the dollar yen is here, so you can make money that way as well. Yeah, stocks. So remember this: stocks are not that difficult to trade when everything is hunky-dory because they just keep going up, 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 right? So there is a point in trading stocks as well. I've avoided trading stocks for a long time when my younger years, but that was a mistake because it's just a lot easier. Look at gold ripping. See. Anyway, some people say, "Oh, I could have bought here, here, here." Yeah, and sometimes and sometimes it just keeps going. So you would have made money, but you would have taught yourself bad habits. So stay put, wait for the pullback, and then do something. Okay. All right. Let's leave it at that. I'm gonna leave this euro running for now, with the stop losses below today's lows. Not sure if it's gonna be great or not. We have market just opened 3 minutes ago. It's not doing so hot, but not doing so bad either. So we're still kind of making higher highs, higher lows. Let's see. Easy money has been made yesterday with a gap close play. Right now, I would just let the price develop a little more to give me a clue what it wants to do. Because right now, I don't have. It can go down or it can go up. I don't have a good feel for it. There's nothing going on for me to. I don't have no statistical edge to go into the market right now. There's nothing going on that tells me that this market is going to go this way or that way. And if I have to force my view or start looking at it this way, that way, upside down, inside out. That means you're forcing your view, you're forcing a trade to happen, and that usually leads to a disaster. So don't force any trades. This trade is like a hot, person. You see a hot girl, a hot guy, whatever. You know they're hot, right? So same thing with trades. Once you see them, a good setup is a good setup. It's fucking obvious, okay? Like these retest breakouts, breakout retest continuations, etc. That's you see it happen. You can go in with big confidence. Now you're just in the middle between here and here, right in the smack in the middle. So it's basically at 50%. It's at the value area. Even the moving average is showing you that it's right where it's supposed to be. So it's not discounted and it's not at premium, right? So it's just where it's supposed to be. So why, you want to buy a discount or you want to sell premium, but you don't want to be doing shit here in the middle. All right. To me personally, again. So this is good because we've creating enough distance for when the pullback comes. It basically is telling you that the trend up is very much intact, and it just keeps pumping. So just buy the fucking dip and shut the fuck up. That's technical advice. We can remove the fibs. And then what we're going to do is once you start seeing the pullback, you can fib the motherfucker. And buy this zone right here. That would be my play. All right? All right, guys. The CFD, you don't trade CFDs. CFD is only for S&P 500, gold, etc. But dollar yen is dollar yen. You trading spot forex. You can also trade 6J. No dash here. 6J. Motherfucker, Jesus Christ! Come on, stupid shit. All right, so 6J is the same, not the same. It's very similar. It's basically Japanese yen futures, which represent all yen pairs against all other basket of currencies. Okay, so you can trade dollar yen or any other, or pick them, but the structure is very similar. And if the yen, well, obviously, if the dollar goes up, yen goes down. So the yen future is going to be reflective of that. But anyway, it doesn't matter what you trade because it's an instrument. They move in tandem, very close to each other, and you just have to find proper opportunities and look again. I call it previous support, support resistance breakouts. Smart money concepts, ICT call it, order blocks. Doesn't fucking matter what the fuck you call it. It describes the same phenomenon. Here's the order block. All right. So I call it breakout, retest, continuation. It made a new high, and same thing here. You bought the order block. You saw that it dipped in, got the orders, and went up. Okay. So just different words describing similar shit. All right, guys. I have to run. I'm quite tired today, and I still have a bunch of stuff to do. But I'll be here tomorrow. I'm more energized. Again, hope these things help. As always, check us out at Funding Futures and fundingtraders.com, and there are discounts available. All right, I'll see you all tomorrow.